Creating an SOP, standard operating procedure, for beginning to code AI involves a clear, step-by-step guide that ensures structure, best practices, and consistent results. Here's a professional SOP tailored for beginners or those training a team. Standard operating procedure SOP, for starting to code AI. Objective: to provide a structured approach for beginning AI development, from setting up your environment to building and testing your first AI model. 1. Define your goal. Clearly identify the problem you want AI to solve. Choose the type of AI. Supervised learning, for example, classification regression. Unsupervised learning, for example, clustering. Reinforcement learning. Generative AI, for example, text-image generation. Example, I want to classify spam emails. 2. Set up the development environment. Install Python, most common AI language. Install necessary libraries. Bash, pip install numpy pandas, scikit-learn matplotlib Jupyter. Recommended tools: IDE, VS Code / Jupyter Notebook. Version control, Git plus GitHub. Tip: use Google Colab if you don't want to install locally. 3. Gather and prepare data. Collect datasets from Kaggle UCI machine learning repo, Hugging Face, etc. Clean the data. Handle missing values. Remove duplicates, normalize formats. Split into training set, validation set, test set. Use pandas for data handling. Import pandas as PID. df = PD. Read CSV data, CSV. df.info. 4. Select or build a model. Use libraries such as scikit-learn for basic ML, TensorFlow / Keras, or PyTorch for deep learning. Start with a simple model, for example, logistic regression, before going complex. Example with scikit-learn. From sklearn, linear model import logistic regression. Model = logistic regression. Model fit x train y_train. 5. Train the model. Use training data to let the model learn patterns. Monitor metrics like accuracy, loss, or F1 score. Always use a validation set to tune your model without biasing results. 6. Test and evaluate. Use the test set to measure real-world performance. Common metrics: accuracy, precision, recall, F1 score. Confusion matrix, ROC-AOC. Example, Python. From sklearn, metrics import classification _report. Print classification report, y-test model predict x-test. 7. Iterate and improve. Try different models, random forest, SVM, neural networks. Tune hyperparameters, for example, learning rate, batch size. Use cross-validation to improve reliability. 8. Document and version control. Use Markdown to write clear documentation. Use Git to track code and model changes. Commit after each major step. Bash, git add, git commit, added training script and initial results. 9. Deploy or share your app. Use platforms like Flask Fast API to turn into a web API, Streamlit / Gradio for live DMOS, Hugging Face or ONNX for model hosting. Share on GitHub, Colab, or blog. 10. Stay ethical and responsible. Check for bias in data. Ensure transparency in results. Respect data privacy. Use tools like SHAP or Lime for explainable AI. Optional tools and resources: AutoML, Google AutoML AutoKeras. Model tracking, MLflow weights and biases. Collaboration, GitHub, Notion, Slack.